Hello, Suna Senman here with lesson 44 of A Course of Love. I am also the author of the books Being, Peace, and The Dragon Adventure. Soon to come, a book called Full, about food, sex, and creativity. Lesson 44 in A Course of Love, I'll start with the last paragraph of lesson 43. We are actually looking at a new perspective on our bodies. You have always been as you created, but this is what you choose to make from that which you started. In other words, you took what you are made and made this of yourself. You did not create something from nothing, and you did not usurp the power of God. You took what God created and turned it into an illusion so powerful that you believed it is what you are, rather than believing in the truth. But just as you have done this, you can undo this. This is the choice set before you, to go on believing in the illusion you have made or to begin to see the truth. Now you seek to know how to escape what you have made. To do so, you must withdraw all faith from it. This you are not ready to do yet. But this is what your heart will now prepare you to do. As you are prepared, you walk alongside He who has waited for you with a single purpose, instead of alongside the conflicting desires you chose to let lead you to this strange world. You travel lightly now, where before you walked in chains. You travel now with a companion who knows you as you are and would show you yourself to you. Look upon your body now as you earlier looked upon the space occupied. Take away the body's usefulness. Would you keep that which you now look upon? As you stand back and observe your body, always with the vision of your heart, think about just what it is that you would use it for. What God created cannot be used, but what you have made can. For its only purpose is your use. Choose to use it now to return to your real self, and the new purpose you establish will change its conditions as well as its usefulness to you. All use is predicted on the simple idea that you do not have what you need. You will continue to believe this while your allegiance remains split. Until you have withdrawn all faith in what you have made, you will believe that what you made remains useful to you. Since this is the case, and since it cannot be changed without your total willingness to change it, a willingness not yet complete, we will, instead of trying to ignore what you have made, use it in a new way. Keep in mind, however, that we are merely saving time, and that your real self has no need to use anything at all. As stated before, what is most useful to us now is your perception of your heart. Your illusions concerning it, when undone, will quickly reveal to you the truth, because your misperceptions concerning your heart remains closer to the truth than any that you hold. The memories of your heart are the strongest and purest that exist, and their remembrance will help to still your mind and reveal the rest. I now give you some more metaphors to help digest this chapter about the usefulness of things and your body, and changing the usefulness to something else. So perhaps you have learned origami, the folding of paper into shapes, and you made some beautiful swans and boat and many different little stars, little objects, and that you place them in your children's room to kind of share your love for them. Well, your children were really fascinated with them as 3, 4, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, maybe even 7 and 8. But then they decide that these little junk things here are I want to redecorate my room, and I'm not a child anymore. I come into a different phase. So those beautiful little origami pieces had a usefulness at one time of kind of sharing your love, sharing your joy and appreciation of your children with your children. And now they've lost that usefulness. They are in the way, preventing this new decorated room with new objects. So you can take those items and turn them to a new usefulness. And let's say they can help you start a fire in your chimney that will warm you and your family in this cold winter day. And the love, the creativity, the joy that you had in making those and sharing them with your children cannot be destroyed, because those are eternal, divine aspects. Well, the pieces of paper may be faded, maybe a little crumpled now too, in these beautiful shapes. Those things that you created, they can have another usefulness, to become light tinder for your fire, and you don't need those shapes anymore. As Jesus, who's the author of A Course of Love, brought through Marie Perron, says, these concepts are not ones you want to fully embrace. You really don't want to let go of some of your illusions at this time, but you're not feeling the illusions as heavy chains as much, because you know you have a companion that is guiding you into a greater awareness of the fullness of who you are and the truth of who you are. So take a big breath in now. Just let it all come in and settle, and exhale and release. Let it all go and just be. You are. You are. Give yourself some moments. Give yourself a few moments before you step into this day. Some moments to recalibrate and touch your heart and the joy that is waiting for you. Blessings, blessings,